Welcome, everyone. If you're looking to supercharge your coding skills in 2026, you've come to the right place. Today, we're kicking off a 3-month roadmap to mastering GitHub Copilot, one of the most powerful AI coding assistants out there. We'll break it down week by week so you can follow along and level up your development game. Ready? Let's dive into month 1. Our first week is all about getting set up and experiencing that first wow moment. We'll start by opening up our trusty IDA, IntelliJ IDEA. First things first, we need to access the plugin marketplace. It's super simple, just a couple of clicks in the settings menu. Once the marketplace is open, we'll use the search bar and type in GitHub Copilot. There it is. We'll click install and watch as IntelliJ seamlessly integrates the plugin. After a quick-eyed restart, you'll see a new icon. We'll click it to log in and authorize Copilot with our GitHub account. A browser window will pop up, we'll confirm, and just like that, we're connected. Now for the fun part. Let's create a brand new Spring Boot project. We'll use the project wizard selecting Java and Maven. As the project initializes, you'll see Maven downloading all the necessary dependencies in the console. Once it's done, our project folder structure appears on the left: source files, resources, everything neatly organized. We'll navigate to our main application Java class. Let's clear out the boilerplate and start fresh. I'm going to type the beginning of a simple method, maybe a classic hello world function. As I type public string say hello, watch this. Boom! Copilot instantly suggests the entire method body, complete with the return statement. I just hit tab to accept it and the code is written. That's the magic of Copilot, turning your intentions into code in a split second. Alright, welcome to week 2 of our GitHub Copilot journey. This week, we're moving beyond simple completions and exploring prompt-based coding. We're going to build a basic REST API from scratch, letting Copilot do most of the heavy lifting. We'll start by opening a new Java class file. Instead of writing code directly, I'm going to write a comment. A descriptive comment that outlines exactly what I want. Something like, create a Spring Boot REST controller for a product entity with get, post, and delete endpoints. As soon as I finish the comment, look at that. Copilot springs into action, generating the entire controller class for me. It's got the @REST controller annotation, the request mappings for each endpoint, and even placeholder method bodies. It's not just the controller. We need a service layer to handle our business logic. So let's create a product service class. Again, I'll start with a comment. Create a service class with methods to get all products. Add a new product and delete a product by ID. And just like magic, Copilot generates the methods we need, correctly wired up to interact with a repository. Speaking of which, let's create our product repository interface. This time, I'll just type the class definition. Public interface product repository extends GPair repository. Copilot immediately understands the context and suggests the generic types we need. Notice how it automatically handles the imports as we accept the suggestions. No more tedious alt plus enter. The project compiles successfully on the first try. To wrap up, let's run the application and test our new get endpoint in the browser. We'll hit the URL, and there it is, an empty JSON array. Exactly what we'd expect from a fresh API. Incredible, right? Welcome back for week 3. This week is all about quality and confidence. We're going to explore how GitHub Copilot can revolutionize our testing workflow. Great code isn't just about functionality. It's about reliability, and that's where AI-assisted testing shines. Let's navigate to our test directory, which Spring Boot created for us. I'll create a new test file for our product controller. I'll name it product controller test. Now, instead of manually writing out every test case, let's use a prompt. I'll write a comment at the top of the file. Write gnet 5 tests for the product controller, mocking the product service. And here we go. Copilot immediately generates a complete test class. It sets up the Mockito annotations, injects the mock service, and creates test methods for each of our endpoints. Look closely at the generated code. Copilot has created mock objects for our service layer, ensuring our controller tests are true unit tests, isolated from the business logic. It's not just generating happy path tests either. It's smart enough to suggest tests for edge cases. Like what happens when we try to get a product that doesn't exist, or when the database is empty? Now, let's run these tests. We'll start the test runner and watch as IntelliJ executes each test, line by line. And look at that, a sea of green check marks. All our tests passed. But how much of our code did we actually test? Let's run the tests again, but this time with coverage. A new window opens up, showing us exactly which lines of our product controller were executed. We can see the coverage percentage climbing, giving us confidence that our API is robust and well tested. And here we are at week 4, the final week of our first month. We've set up, we've coded, we've tested. Now it's time to share our work with the team using AI-powered pull requests. Collaboration is key in software development, and Copilot is here to streamline that process too. First, let's commit our changes. I'll open up the Git commit window in my IDE. I've got all my new files staged. Normally, I'd have to think about a clear and concise commit message. But watch this. With Copilot integrated into the IDE, it analyzes my changes and suggests a perfect commit message from me. Feat. Add product REST API with controller, service, and repository layers. It's descriptive and follows conventional commit standards. I'll just click commit. We can see the new commit in our local Git history. Next, I'll push the changes to our remote repository. I'll pop open the terminal right inside IntelliJ and type git push. Now, let's head over to our repositories page on GitHub. As soon as the page loads, GitHub detects our new branch and prompts us to create a pull request. We'll click the button. This is where the next piece of magic happens. The pull request title is pre-filled with our commit message. And for the description, GitHub Copilot for pull requests gets to work, automatically generating a summary of what this PR does, listing the changes, and even pointing out how to test them. It's incredible. We can see the diff view, highlighting all the new code we added. All that's left is to assign a reviewer. We'll select a teammate from the panel, and just like that, our pull request is ready for review. In just 1 month, we've gone from setup to a fully tested, review-ready feature, all with our AI pair programmer by our side. That wraps up our first month. Stick around, because next time we'll dive into month 2, where we'll tackle more advanced topics like refactoring, debugging, and working with complex legacy codebases using Copilot. You won't want to miss it. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more.